Okay, so today I'm showing a game that I played, a 4v4 game that I played with my friend TadBorowski here in red. He is someone I met through Age of Empires. He's what they call an arena clown. These are people that play arena all the time. Arena is the map where you have uh, everyone starts behind their own walls, stone walls, so it's hard for people to break in. You've got a nice big wood line on the back of your base, all the resources you need in here, so it becomes basically a free boom to Castle Age in most cases. But Tad, he's a specialist on this map with Goths. He loves to play Goths, and he's gotten really good at it. I don't really know what to play. I decided to play Mongols. I don't really ever play Mongols, so I don't know what I'm doing. But we'll see how it works. We're also playing with Patich. He is the Mayans in teal, and then we have a Khmer player, Fisheye, in purple. So the Khmer will usually get a pretty good boom. They have a pretty good farm bonus, which allows you to put farms anywhere, and they don't have to walk the food back to a mill or a town center. They can just collect the food as they're gathering it. That allows them to get a pretty good boom. They usually go into elephants. Goths will usually play a castle into Huskarls. Huskarls are a really good anti-archer unit. I was so alright, so that was a little funny. I wish I had caught that. I had sent my scout around and I tried to lure a deer for teal. I was thinking it was my own base, luring deer in my own base. But no, I was in his base, so I was like, screw it, I'll just keep luring this deer for him. So I was like, hey, here's a deer for you. Luring deer is hard, and so once I started, I was like, I might as well finish. Kind of funny. So yeah, now I'm luring deer here. It's what you're supposed to do to get some good, a fast source of food here in Dark Age. In fact, I could go to feudal, and I'm housed. Terrible time to be housed, but since I'm housed, I figure I guess that means I'll go to feudal age. Now build more houses. So I like to do a 27 pop fast castle, so that's 26 villagers and my scout. But unfortunately, because I got housed, I don't have a population room, so I figured I had the food for feudal age, so I went ahead and went feudal. Alright, so that's actually a pretty fast feudal age for Gray here. Let's see what he's doing. Gray is the Huns. Not really sure what he's doing yet, but that was a very fast feudal. You don't usually go for a fast feudal on this map unless you're planning some sort of early aggression. Interesting that he's taking gold outside his walls. He's got 2 golds inside his walls, but he's taking the gold out here, which if my team noticed, we could have just sent a couple of scouts or built a couple of knights. Now that some of us, we're not in Castle Age yet, so we can't do knights. But so this is about the time most people get to feudal age. You see, red, yellow, and me and blue all got to feudal age at about the same time here. So I'm building my 2 feudal age buildings, hoping to get a fast castle out of this. I might have slightly screwed it up, but we'll see. It might be pretty close on the food, actually. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have the food. I've only got 9 on food. That's not going to happen. So my castle age is already screwed up here. So ideally what you need is about 14 to 16 on food in order to have the food you need to go to Castle Age right away. And unfortunately, I was not prepared for that, and I don't have what I need. Instead, I think I put some of these on stone a little too early, thinking that once I got to Castle Age, I wanted to get a castle, which takes stone. Yeah, that doesn't do you any good if you can't get to Castle Age. So now I'm just like, all right, I guess I'm making a couple more villagers in Feudal Age. Now we're all in Castle Age. He's still taking that gold out here. Nobody has noticed. We've got scouts out here, but they're mostly not doing anything. I probably have mine on auto scout, to be honest. That's what I usually do once I've done everything I need to do with my scout. I just throw them on auto scout, which just sends them around the map looking at things. Okay, so Teal here, the Mayans player, got the best fast castle in under 16 minutes. That's a pretty good time. Fisheye Purple also got a pretty good time, right, just a little bit under 16 minutes. So that's good. Both two of my teammates are already in Castle Age. One pocket player, one edge player. Looks like Purple is already sending a scout to near the gate just in case a monk comes out for some relics. It's kind of bad on his part to reveal that. He should wait a little further outside the gates. So there is a relic right here, so it's easy. It's very tempting for this guy who just got into Castle Age to go get the relics, but it doesn't look like he's even going to try for it. So now we've got green and yellow also in Castle Age. Is anyone going for the relics? Let's see. So we saw Purple does not have a monastery, so he's not going for relics. The Mines player is going for 4 TCs. So that's a pretty aggressive boom on his part. And it is guarding a relic. But no one on my team seems to be going for relics. Even I am not building a monastery. Although I just got to Castle Age just a few minutes ago, or a few seconds ago. Normally, Arena turns into a fight for the relics once you get to Castle Age. And then later on you fight for an actual fight. But so far, no one has built a monastery. I guess they realize there's just too many scouts out there and it's dangerous. I think I do eventually go grab a few relics. Still so far no action, no fighting really. I'll try to keep an eye on the mini-map. I'm not good with team games or using the mini-map even in-game, so I need to do that when I'm showing a 4v4 game for sure. Okay, yeah, here's a monastery. Am I the first one to try to build a monastery? I think I am. Yeah, I think I'm the first one to try to build a monastery. Wow, Fisheye is already an Imperial Age. 20-minute Imperial Age. A fast Imperial Age. That is a super fast Imperial Age. Holy crap. I did not notice that in real time. Again, like I always say, when I'm playing the game, I'm very much a 1v1 player. I'm not as much of a team game player. It's hard for me to keep up with what I'm doing, let alone what everyone else is doing. So I didn't realize this in real time, but he actually got to Imperial Age before the gray player got to Castle Age. Actually, the yellow player is still in Feudal Age. So, and then yellow and orange are both mining gold outside their walls. That is unheard of. I don't ever see that. And but they're not paying the price for it. Nobody's out there with any sort of army. Meanwhile, Purple with his fast Imperial, 1 TC fast Imperial. That's how you do it. Is already building a castle too. Mines player is actually, let me see how many villagers he's at. I have 43 for comparison. He's got 51, so he's getting an economic lead here. Oh, come on. Oh, please take these. Yeah, good. Okay. I was a little worried I was going to lose that monk to that scout. Instead, that scout may die to my... Nope, he won't. Okay. I sent them over here to go out to protect the next relic. So, Khmer with a castle. Let's see how this plays out. Tad is over here, also 4 TC booming. Let's see how many he's got here. 50 villagers, so not about as much as I have, a little bit more. But he's going to be pumping out more at a faster rate than I will, and he's already got a lot on stone. About to plop down a castle somewhere, and then get ready for that Goth's push that he's famous for. I'm going out there and snagging the relics. Hey, if no one else is going to grab them, I'll grab them. You know, what the heck. Go ahead and go out and guard the next one and wait for the monk to come out. Okay, here's Tad's castle right on the edge of his base. Khmer player in Imperial Age has already got the trebs out and attacking the barracks of Orange. He's got ballista elephants, which is the Khmer unique unit. So they do elephants and scorpions, and in the case of a ballista elephant, they're a scorpion or an elephant with a scorpion on its back. So kind of weird, but that's the Khmer specialty. Meanwhile, okay, Teal has decided to go grab a few relics too, so he's going to go grab the one I'm guarding, which that's fine. In fact, I have my monk on my way to grab that one, but I see he's going after it, so I go ahead and grab another one. Let him get there first. I don't need all the relics, so just so long as my team gets them. So what's he attacking now? He's not attacking anything? Oh, he's going to attack the gate? Yeah, okay, so he's going to try to break down this gate. He doesn't have a lot of army over here, actually. He's just got one ballista elephant. No other army to follow it up with. What's he building over here? Yep, see, I'm guarding this other relic. Gonna bring it back. Try to anyways. Okay, building a second castle. Honestly, could build that second castle closer in here. Can you believe Yellow is still in Feudal Age? Okay, so Yellow might just be a lower rated player. But it's got a lot of farms going on here. But still in Feudal Age, you know, we could do something about that. But I finally got a castle going. I know that Mongol's specialty is Mangadai, so I'm trying to think in terms of cav archers, which is what a Mangadai is, but also 2 stables for some cavalry upgrades and maybe some hussars or some knights. I'm guarding this relic. Alright, so Orange is just got fortified wall, so his walls are stronger. He's like, you know, I don't want this guy breaking in, so he built a university, a research fortified wall, built another gate. So that's good damage on the part of Purple. He doesn't have much army to follow it up with, but so long as no army rushes out from Orange, he's going to be golden. Meanwhile, Tad is doing the Goths thing. He's got the castle, and you research the unique tech for Goths, which allows you to create their unique unit, the Huskarl, out of the barracks. So he's going to build 5 barracks here. And then just start pumping out the Huskarls so fast that that he can overwhelm someone. Meanwhile, Green is showing his face outside his walls. Yellow has made it into Castle Age and is making spearmen, a bunch of spearmen. Meanwhile, Purple is just, you know, any buildings that Orange builds along the front here are just going to die to the trebs. And he's followed it up with a few ballista elephants, which, unless Purple builds an army to range that, or come out and attack it with melee, he's not going to be able to stop him from breaking in. Alright, so teal is in Imperial Age now at 30 minutes. A full 10 minutes later than purple. And he's the second one to Imperial Age. That just shows you how impressive that fast Imperial was from purple. Alright, so I'm trying to build a castle out here. I figure, you know, get a couple of sources of Mangadai. I should probably get the Mangadai out and moving around. But honestly, that takes a lot of work. And I'm not good at that kind of paying that much attention. Ooh, he's building 7 barracks. Hasn't made any Huskarls yet. Let's check out what he's got here. I've got 75 villagers, so I've slowed down here for sure. And Tad has 116. So that's that 4 TC boom here. While I just have, I have 3 TCs, but I'm just not as good at pumping out those villagers. So Tad's still booming, but now he just invested into the Huskarls. You can see that here. He's got, shoot, what's 3 times 4 is 12 plus 8. He's got 20 Huskarls queued up. And he also likes to bring about 5 Petards, which he will use to sneak up on your walls, bust a hole, and then flood the Huskarls through before you even know what happened. And it's a crazy push. It's a good push, and we'll see what happens with it. I remember seeing at the corner of my screen just this stream of army coming towards the enemy here, and can't wait to see it happen again. Alright, so Yellow tried to build a castle here. I stopped it with a few light cav. He's going to play this game over here where he garrisons his TC. I'm going to stay away from the TC, but then also try to keep the villagers from coming out and building this castle. So, yeah, so now I'm going to try to snipe the villagers, but he's going to put them back in the castle. I did get one. Good, good. Now here come the spearmen. Alright, here comes Tad. Meanwhile, purple, look at purple. So, all he's got is the ballista elephants and trebuchets, but he has killed the castle. This guy is obviously Celts, he's got the Woad Raiders. But Tad is on his way. So, Gray is actually over here helping Orange. He's, they're actually cleaning up the Purple's army after Purple did a lot of damage in here. Looked like he took out the TC. They're talking to each other, too. Ooh, Teal came in and definitely, we together took out this TC and stopped that castle going up. So, okay, look at this stream of units. All these Huskarls, all of them just flowing right in. And he's going to take out this castle fairly quickly. Oh, goodness. These petards really need to go into the walls. Orange. Okay. Alright, so that's what he does. He busts a hole in the gate, immediately sends in the Huskarls. And so, elite Tarkans. So we'll see how that works against these Huskarls. The Woad Raiders probably won't do too bad against the Huskarls. So all that stream of units, they were going after Gray, but they diverted to take out Purple. Meanwhile, oh goodness, over here, Teal just went straight in on Yellow here. Poor Yellow, he was a new player, must have been. I'm just sitting here with my Mangadai, not doing anything with them. I mean, Teal does have a 21 Arbalists over here, not doing anything on those either. These look like they got stuck. Yellow has resigned because Teal finished him off. Meanwhile, so the green player is also Khmer. No, they're Chinese, sorry. And he must have converted that ballista elephant. I don't think Chinese get ballista elephants. Yeah, there's a green monk right here is probably responsible for that. Alright, so Pikemen versus Huskarls. We'll see how that turns out. Looks like the Huskarls are doing all right there. A pikeman back up to the so the onagers can range the Huskarls, which is a good move. Looks like a few Huskarls get in for the onagers, but the Huskarls are gonna die. But there's more where that came from. Look, another stream coming in from Tad. Meanwhile, I'm trying to help my team. Ultimately, I'm just not as good as these players. And with a civ that I'm unfamiliar with, when I play on Arena, I tend to go with Goths and try the Tad strategy. I just don't do it as well as he does it. It's beautiful watching him do it. Alright, some more Elite Tarkin from Gray. I'm not sure where he's going, maybe to hunt down some of the reinforcements from Tad. That could be a good play. If he sees it. Does he see it? Does he see it? No, just passing. Oh, okay. Yeah, alright. So that's going to stop this stream of Huskarls. So if you want to win this, you need to have the Huskarls all be clumped together. Tad has tasked them with collecting over here. And so until they get there, they're not even going to fight. So this isn't even a fight. This is just a slaughter. Unfortunately, that's just one of those things that happens if you're surprised by an army like this in the middle of your reinforcement stream. I think Tad notices now. Yeah, now he notices, and he's fighting with it. But Huskarls aren't going to do very good against these Tarkins. They deal melee damage, and Huskarls are not great against melee. They're amazing against pierce damage, so archers and that sort of thing. Not so much against melee. Meanwhile, on this side, yeah, again, I'm trying to help. I've got a few Mangudai, I got some light cav, oh wait, so Tad has 126 villagers. Holy cow! And I'm up to 86. Hey, look at me! All right, so now Gray is sending the Tarkins out, elite Tarkins now, over here to help out with this push here. Meanwhile, now Tad has another army forming. He's mixing in pikes, or are these halberdiers? No, these are pikes. Okay, and then so that means he could probably rush in again on orange. So the Tarkin are doing a pretty good job cleaning this army up. Gray is building more siege. I am just watching. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not doing a great job at it because of it. Meanwhile, okay, I did get a couple of rams in here. They're just wandering around, not doing anything though. But all these archers in his eco, that's rough. He does have elite skirmishers though, so. Oh, and then these Tarkin. Oh, that's gonna do a good cleanup. Oh, I do manage to sneak that ram by. Am I gonna get the castle or the TC? Okay, he's gonna kill it with the villagers. Alright, meanwhile, this is gonna get cleaned up, I'm pretty sure. Meanwhile, over here, Tad's going in again. This time, much bigger army. He's not messing around. Look at this. Not messing around at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 new barracks, in addition to the 11 he has over here. These will be closer to the enemy, so they'll arrive faster, be less likely to be sniped in midstream like they were last time. And orange is getting crushed. Green had some pretty big damage to his eco. Yellow has already resigned. But gray and green have managed to turn the tide on this end. And but Tad is doing good damage on purple over here. On orange over here. Purple still has the ballista elephants. Has started booming though. 5 TCs. Holy cow. 5 TCs. So he's really trying to boom now. And Tad, I think, is going to take out purple. I don't see what purple can do to stop this. Just send these Huskarls in for the TCs, and he's done. Well, he doesn't have a lot of Huskarls left. So, orange actually is making champions, which are great against both Huskarls and pikemen. So that's it's actually going to turn that turn that fight around. So the push here has stopped. The push on this side has stopped. In fact, gray and green are pushing back against teal and whatever I'm doing. Yeah, this is, even though it's 4v3 now, or 4v3.5, I guess, if that's what you want to call me. I figure no one's over here, so I'm just gonna take this gold. I'm running low. I don't have other places to get it. I can't really get it out here. It's right in the middle of the fight. But I can't do anything about this. I was trying to build more barracks to make pikemen, I guess, to help with these cav, the elite Tarkin. Which, holy cow, there's another group of 20 more Tarkin coming in. Meanwhile, okay, so Tad's doing a good job here. He's killed a bunch of scorpions right as they come out of the siege workshop, so that's great. Kill them before they can do any damage, because scorpions can be really good against massed infantry. Oh, he just deleted all of those? Why would he delete them? Okay, alright. So Tad has mixed in his own champions, seeing that orange is going champions. That's really the best play Goths have, is to just alternate champions or Huskarls, depending on what the enemy's going. Also throw in the pikemen, or halberdiers as they are in Imperial Age now. Am I in Imperial Age? I did make it into Imperial Age. Good, good. I don't always, as you saw in the last game. Alright, so green is doing a good job expanding, and he looks like he's preparing to maybe help out over here, because Tad is getting a really good push on orange, and gray is doing a good job against, well, not anymore, because the Mayan player has switched into pikemen, which are going to probably kill off all of these Tarkins, especially if the Tarkins don't fight back. Okay, now some of them are fighting back, but he's trying to just take out production buildings. He's going to lose most of that army. He's going to lose that whole army. Tad is taking out production buildings there. Purple with the scorpions. Again, scorpions is a Khmer thing. Most civs have it, but Khmer are specialists. Tad just killing these barracks. He saw all the champions that came out. Doesn't want to see more. So it's a pretty good idea there. Leave a few units here to kill these. Although now the Tarkins show up. Okay. Alright, so hey, I'm contributing. I'm helping. Look, I sent Huskarls in after the skirmishers. It's a good play. It's definitely the counter to skirmishers, because skirmishers don't do a lot of damage against cavalry, and the cav just chase them down real fast. And skirmishers are supposed to have a minimum range, but it looks like he might have some technology which gets rid of their minimum range. Okay, so now they've signaled that the green champions are on their way in on this side, so oh, but the Tarkin are over here. Oh, they're going to kill all these scorpions. Alright, we cleaned up this push here. Now the push is happening over here. All three players are over here. Well, except for Orange. Orange is reeling right now with champions and pikemen in his base. He's down to 1 TC. Meanwhile, there's fighting all over up in here. I decided to bring some Mangadai. Hey, I can help. See, look, I'm helping. The Mangadai are supposed to be one of the best units in the game, if you know how to use them. And that's the key, if you know how to use them. They are elite now, though, so there is that. I've only got 13 of them. But I'm also making Huskarls, which are Hussars, sorry. Which can help out, especially against skirmishers or scorpions. They can even help against infantry, although they're not the best. You want a gold unit like, ooh, look. Decide to come over here, do a little raiding. So, I see he's on stone. I'm going to lose all my Mangudai to this castle if I'm not careful. But I am at least taking some villagers here. Man, that castle has such a long range. I thought I could get out of the range of the castle, just sit here and take out these villagers, but the castle is still taking it out. Meanwhile, okay, I sent some hussars over here. I can help finish this player off if you guys don't have it. Oh, you've already done it? Oh. Okay. Yeah, well. Alright, so... Did I... Did I already lose all those? I might have lost all those. Yeah, I lost all those, Mangudai. Which is great. You know, Mangudai are best unit in the game, right? And I've got how many now? 0. Some Hussars over here just chilling, not doing anything. Ah, here's my Mangudai. I've got 9 of them. So I had actually built this mining camp to get this gold, but then Green saw it because he can see what his ally sees, and he built stuff in here. I tried to build a castle to get rid of all this stuff, and my villagers were just hunted down. Ooh, look at that. Oh man, that many scorpions is tough to take out with anything. So you saw cavalry, which are usually good against scorpions, but man, they just got slaughtered. Trying to desperately build a castle. Man, I don't know if he's going to get that up. If Tad breaks in and actually goes in, ooh. See that castle? Oh, he doesn't see it. What are they signaling over here? Okay. Alright. Alright. Gray, seeing that we are making our way in, or I say we, but it's Tad. Seeing that Tad made it in his base, he's decided to resign. So now we're just left to Orange, who is dead. Orange has actually built 2 new TCs over here. Actually, 3 new TCs in Gray and Green's base. So now it's really just down to Green, if we can finish him off. And he has said GG, so he knows it's over. It was a good game, though. A lot of back and forth. Tad asked me to replay this. I'm glad he did, because, again, if you're playing the game, you don't see all of this in real time. So I didn't get to see all of this. I was just like, oh, let me make some Mangudai. I'll help. Oh, I've got all these pikemen, more hussars. Just sitting over here, not doing anything. It takes so much, like, time and clicking. But I think some of the things that were impressive, first of all, Tad's always impressive with his Huscarl, like, bombs that he just drops on people. Oh, here's a couple of petards, bust a hole in your wall, and then, oh, hey, 30 Huscarls are in your base. And there's nothing you can do about it, because you don't have any army to fight them back with. So that's a pretty strong play. They did that to Orange. They needed a little help from Gray to clean it up. Purple did a great job with his Fast Imperial. It kind of slowed with his push after that, though. He got some trebuchets out really early. Caused Orange to invest a lot in buildings along the front to keep them from busting in, but he didn't have a whole lot of army to follow it up with. And Teal did a great job killing Yellow, who was probably the weaker player. And then he fought pretty hard against Green. I helped a little bit, but I think they all did a great job in their own ways. Good communication as well. Let's check out the stats. Tad MVP, Gray MVP with his Tarkin that he kept showing up all over the map with. So that was good. Military. Okay, so Tad and Gray and Green both had a lot of kills. Teal did as well. Yeah, I didn't have very many. Eco. A lot of people had strong ecos. Mine's not looking great. I'm the only one that decided to trade, though. Technology. Teal had the fastest fast castle, and Purple also had a fast castle, but then turned it into a fast imp. So just 4 minutes after getting the Castle Age, he was an imp. That is crazy. Have heard about the 20-minute Imperial Age, but I've never done it. I did try it once. Impossible. Hey, look at me, 42-minute Imperial Age, terrible. 17-minute Castle Age is not bad for me. I mean, ideally you'd like it around 16 minutes, but oops. Villagers, I did make it to 100 villagers eventually. I was slow getting there. I also had the most relic gold because you saw I was really the only one going after them. I got 4 of them. Timeline, yellow dying off early. Tad with his bomb that he just dropped on orange. He was going to drop it on gray, but ended up diverting to orange. And then he just kept those army numbers up the rest of the game. That's a great job on his part. Teal also had a strong army there for most of the game. Gray had his Tarkin that he was sending all over the place. And green with mostly skirmishers, if I remember correctly. Anyways, overall, pretty good game.